Okay, this is an introduction to one of our Ninja series program for sports analysis, soccer analysis. This is one of the examples. The model is zeninja 3-1, and let's examine some of the games analyzed in our database. We have several games here played in 2023. So I'm going to focus still on some of the tools that we use for analysis. I'll look at let's look at Cork City and Shamrock Rovers. And Cork City won this to add 7 odds. It's a home team. We'll check out how the original data looks at. This is how the original data looks like. You can see the home team wasn't doing so well. Performance was at 24%. Now, how did it win? 7 odds. Now, one reason it won, Shamrock had a red card. And according to analysis, we are supposed to back Cork City because it has key 2. It's a pivotal venue. And as usual, according to our hypothesis or hypo 1, key 2 is expected to win unless it's biased. And you can see key 2, which is Cork City, is the main key chosen here. And there's no bias. The bias is on Shamrock side. So key 2 is supposed to win. So that's one reason Cork City won. Let's try Skitters and Konyaspor. That's a Turkish match. Full time 3-3. You can see the prediction is accurate. Okay, the only issue we have here is this awarded games in the data for both teams. You see the 3WO, these are awarded games. These are actually games that were not played. They were forfeited games by the opposing opponent. So both teams were given a 3-goal win. So the only issue is only this 3WO. You can either remove them or keep them as they are. If you remove them, I tried removing them, everything went towards the away win. So if you keep them, the game remains like that. And it came out 3-3. Away team, I don't know why they cocked this one up. They had a 2-goal lead at halftime. I just don't know how. I mean, and they just froze. And you can see Beskitas at the breaking point over here in Venue Cross. And also a bias. This venue has a bias. You can see the percentage there is 85%. Also attendant bias. It has so many issues, that venue. Now, our key 2 is Konyaspor. You can see Konyaspor. So according to our hyper 1, key 2 is expected winner and less bias. So we either pick, according to our ARB value, we either pick the $28 or the $18. So the 28, the high payoff came true. So full time was 3-3. Okay, let's switch to Longford and Waterford. Full time draw 0-0. Nothing happened in this match. And the data, you can check out the data. You could either start with check out which team has the best zigzag here, over here, or using the coming to meeting page and going to the zigzag analysis. Zigzag analysis, you can find it here. The best team with the zigzag is Longford, 100%. Lock movements, you can check. Waterford has some lock within certain venues. So let's check out how the venues match up here. You can see the venue and out venue are equal. It's a perfect match. So it's a matter of checking out defense. Defense, both teams isn't so bad. Offense also the same. You can start detecting a lot of X's appearing. You can see over here. That's an indication there's something. And the table over here too, you can see the draw, this orange line on top is high. You can check out the meetings page over here. Venue points, dynamics all venue, you can check out, you can see all access. I come to vtable. There's an indication on your right. There's a constant X throughout the data, so that one is also an indication. On the venue cross, you can see attendant buyers for Waterford here, excess here about 80%, 4 games played here, and with also buyers no movement, so it had a lock in POA. So you can see there's buyers with the pivotal goals. So what was the percentage buy? Let me just check the percentage here. Pivotal wasn't so bad. It's at 73%. So full time X. It was either X or you can see the draw value here is at $86. So you either take the $4 or $86 or the $1. Which one will you be for? $86 for the draw. Okay, let's switch to Real Valladolid and Barcelona. Back to Spain, and full time was 3-1. Real Valladolid won. Talk about odds of 4, 5, 6. It's a good harvest. Up value, you can check out the up value, the draw, and for Real Valladolid is well highlighted there. Let's check the team with the buyers. You can see Barcelona has an issue, red carded. Barcelona over here. Barcelona issue, high percentages indicating there's buyers. So our key is key 1, key 2. We are supposed to pick key 2, but key 2 has that issue. So key 1 wins. So our full-time verdict was Real Valladolid. You can check here. Key 1, Real Valladolid. So that's the direction it's pointing at. So that's what happened. Full-time 3-1. Okay, let's check the next match from Spain. That's Espanyol, Atletico Madrid. That's how the raw data looks like. You can see Espanyol was really trying to survive relegation battle, and Atletico Madrid was trying to snatch the second position from Real Madrid, because Barcelona had already is like the de facto league champions. So full time for this match was 3-3. You can see the Ninja as an X over there. So what happened? Let's see our key pivotal point first of all. That is POH in venue. Now this venue is considered critical. So I'm looking here, looks like that's the one. POH. Let's check here. There's a rebel indication here. Espanyol, you can see the up value for Espanyol here. It's high. For the draw is also very high. $216. $216. You can see the up value over there. We're supposed to pick key 2 to win. Key 2 is Espanyol, so we're in the right position or the right direction. So it's either that or either draw or Espanyol. You can also check indication whether that venue is valid. You can see it's valid. It's valid venue, the total in venue. If you cap total in venue, in fact you can play around with this calibration here. You can check which team has a valid venue within the 4 venues. You can check total venue. You can check the POA. So it will change, and you can see which venue has validity. So Atletico Madrid, you can see red carded according to our VR analysis. So he couldn't win. So full time was 3-3. Okay, let's check our final Spanish league game. That is between Real Betis and Getafe. This is the last games, and there's the last games. There was always a relegation struggle. So Getafe stands real hard to gain points. So let's see. There's a good zigzag with Getafe. See, is at 74. The bet is mostly home. So I think this is a POH. So what's the issue? What's the problem? Okay. This one I couldn't figure because I thought Real Betis could win this game. Actually, I didn't win. Full time was exactly what you're seeing. 0-1 Getafe. But I'm going to be honest here. I was 100% sure Real Betis is going to win this game, but it didn't win. Up to now, I can't guess how the system could pick Getafe. But yeah, the system was right. Getafe won, but I was 100% sure Real Betis will win, but it didn't win. So this is why we can say the system kind of like as a good inference point, can make good decisions. I was going for the noble here. I was preferring the noble to get something like this, Real Betis, but that did happen. So what was in the default verdict was correct. Getafe won. So that's how sometimes you can. I can say the system is reliable. It's something you can rely on when doing soccer match analysis.